Bar Rescue's most overdue firings. I gotta get my money's worth with this bitch. Holy shit. So being fired at a bar. Okay. I know a thing or two about this. You wanna question my bartending skills? Fine. You wanna question my knowledge on craft cocktails? Fine. But one thing y'all can't question is my experience getting fired. I talk about it all the time. Y'all have seen it if you have a TV show. If you have a TV show. If you have a TV, shut up. One thing I've learned about myself by editing these videos is that I really cannot speak. I say things wrong all the time and I just go with it. Sometimes I say things wrong and don't even catch it when I'm filming. I realize it when I'm editing and I'm like, damn, if they don't notice, maybe they won't notice. Hopefully they don't notice. You guys always notice. That's why I kind of made it part of my brand when I'm like, I don't know anything about math. I'm not an esthetician. And I always know when people are new because they love to comment, oh my God, he's an esthetician, has nothing to do, he's so fucking stupid. Thanks for commenting and promoting the engagement. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. I didn't know what I was doing. I fumble my words. Okay, sometimes my mouth can't keep up with my brain or vice versa, whatever. How does it feel to make fun of somebody with disabilities? I mumble. I'm apparently, and I blocked this whole thing out in my mind, I went to speech therapy when I was a child. I didn't know it was speech therapy at the time. I thought I just got to go talk with an old woman and she gave me M&Ms. And my mom informed me recently that no, that was sweet. That was speech therapy, sweetie. I almost just did it. I almost just did it. I love that we live in a time where I don't get made fun of for it anymore. Y'all just think I'm being silly and relatable as a 31-year-old man on YouTube. And you would think I know how to speak because I run my mouth a lot. The only time it really gets in the way is when I'm fighting somebody. Like when I'm shooting off my mouth and I fumble my words or say the wrong thing, it fucks up the whole delivery and I get so fucking mad. Like I could be laying into somebody, really serving it, giving it to them, and then I mumble. Or like I stutter, and then I lose. It fucking sucks. That's why when I fight, I just do the Jersey bro thing, and I just go, fuck you, bro. It's a 3-letter word. It's really hard to fuck up. So Bar Rescue overdue firings. I've done this before, at least once, probably more than that. But today we're gonna be reacting to the most overdue firings from season 1 and 2. Surprisingly, I don't think I've done that yet. It would have been good if I started in order. I think one of the first Bar Rescue reactions I did, I reacted to the most overdue firings of like season 3. At the time, I didn't know that this channel would become a lot of Bar Rescue. Mama, a lot of Bar Rescue. And I love it. I am not complaining. I will point out, for anybody that has a problem with it, that I do attempt to work in other things, reacting to other things, doing other things. And for some reason, they don't hit. And I don't know if I could completely blame the algorithm because in my analytics, it shows not as many people are choosing this video. And I don't know why. Oh my God, there's a fly. There's a fly in here. There's 6 lights. How did there's a little fly. Oh, my ADHD, it's crawling on my computer. Lord of the Flies! Death! That was not very vegan of me, and I want to sincerely apologize. Oh, but it's dead. I'm so sorry. Let me tell you something. I am love and light for most things. For that fly, I apologize. The one thing I will not apologize for is spiders. I kill the spiders, and there's been one spider in this apartment, knock on wood, and I'm looking at it right now. It's on my wall. It's been there for 1.5 years. I killed it, and I left it there to warn the others. Subsequently, never saw a spider again. If they are in here, y'all know what happens if I fucking catch you. I'm a Jersey boy. The spiders in California do not play. I know there's Black Widow monsters here somewhere. I'm gay enough. I don't need monstrous females in this place. A female creature infecting people with spikes. I'm the only thing that infects people with spikes. That's what the clinic said, okay? How did we get here? Oh yeah, people getting fired. I like reacting to these especially because not only do I look at it from a reality TV perspective, from somebody who got fired on a reality show about kind of bartending, even though not really. I never got fired for actually being bad at my job. So like, I have validity in calling people out for that. I will empathize with them when need be, but I will call them out when they deserve to be called out. because I'm a good worker that also sometimes does stupid shit. Especially on I've done the stupidest things on TV. Honestly, I don't know why I ever want to go back. The only time I didn't like super embarrass myself or like morally incriminate myself on a TV show was All-Star Short, because I was only on for like 2 days. So like I didn't have enough time to really fuck it up, you know? They tried though. They were like, Miss Vanjie's in there being a lot. Will you go fight with them? I'm like, you want me to go yell at Vanjie? No. I might be a lot of things. Yell at one of the most vocal, quick-witted drag queens ever that's extremely beloved? Yeah, that's gonna go over well. The gay community already loves me so much. A white gay with muscles, already on TV, yelling at a black trans woman. That went over so well, so you know what else we should do? Let's go yell at a beloved drag queen. You just show up, and right away you're fighting with Miss Vanjie. They're gonna love you so fucking much. Bitch, I got drunk, I ate my food, and I went the fuck home, collected that check, and said, thank you so much. A year ago, I was on the red carpet at the VMAs right now. And here I am a year later. It did so much for me. Everybody's like, get on TV, it'll change your life. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I do stupid shit with alcohol. Sometimes I do informative cocktail creations, but most of the time I'm just sitting here reacting to bartending shit because like, no one else is really doing that. Everybody's teaching you how to make a fucking fancy cocktail you're never gonna do. And I'm not gonna sit here and teach you how to make a vodka soda, because it's in the name. So like, let's do stupid shit with alcohol, or like run our mouths and talk shit about other bartenders just trying to do their fucking job. I put videos out usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but sometimes I'm late, just like your mom. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it so I know to do other shit like that. And honestly, hey, don't forget to become a member here on this channel. I promised you guys that in the beginning of the month, I would be doing something special. And then everything got fucked because I thought I was going to be doing a fun little special TV project that I ended up being told no last minute. So guess what? Now I can. It's gonna be happening Thursday night, September 21st at 7 p.m. PST. Rambling a lot. Sorry, just wanted to get it in there. See you guys then. Thursday night, oh my god! Become a Barflyer regular on this members channel because we going live, bitch! We're gonna do like a special howdy doody so I can actually honestly just get to talk to you guys. I just wanna like shoot the shit and talk to you. It's not really gonna have anything to do about bartending. I literally just wanna fucking talk to y'all. That's it. Alright, enough jib-jabbing. Let's watch this fucking video.
Where's Brittany? Brittany needs to be helping you. The girls aren't quite following the directions that they were given, which were very simple directions. Like, they're leaving their sections, going outside for cigarettes, telephone calls, which is the biggest pet peeve of all. You two.
Okay, I have to say, doing it too much is wrong. But at my first bartending job, I used to do that a lot. Probably, honestly, I was out there longer than I should have been. But for some reason, no one ever yelled at me. God damn it. I will admit to taking way too many 5-minute breaks to have a quick cigarette that would turn into an Adderall fucking energized conversation with somebody, and then I realized I've been outside for 20 minutes and you gotta go back inside and everyone is like, where were you? And I'm like, girl, I've been here the whole time. Shh. I was young and pretty once. I used to be able to get away with that.
Oh, you're the one that told us to flirt with the customers, to talk to the customers.
Exactly.
So that's what I was doing.
You need to cover your area. That is your area.
Well, then you shouldn't have said to conversate with the customers.
Wrong. What? Hold on. The whole point of being a bartender is for conversing with the customers, but while you're doing your job behind the bar, doing the exact opposite of what I said I was just fucking doing. Oh my god. But like not just like strolling around the fucking bar or club talking to people. That's never what employers mean when they say that. Listen, I won't knock you if you're super busy and not overly talking to customers, because I always talk about how like literally please don't bartend, like don't bother the bartender. Holy shit, when they're insanely busy. But like, if you can, when you're working, talk to people. That's how you get regulars.
She's trying to help you. You're staring at her like, what are you gonna do, take her out?
No, but she was the one that told me.
She is here to help you.
She's the one that
You're arguing with her. You're arguing with her. Why?
What was I supposed to say? She was the one that told me.
See, this is why bartenders are bartenders and not servers. Okay, I tried being a server. I tried. It didn't last very long because I realized, oh shit, I have to be nice to these people. I don't gotta be nice to you as a bartender. Literally, people thought that was part of my shtick in New York City because everybody's mean to each other in New York City and thinks that it's funny. If you want to work in the service industry, but you're also a bitch, be a bartender. Because guess what? If you fuck up with this person and they don't like you and they're not gonna tip you, you're not risking as much as you are from like a service bill. You're like risking $1 to $5 max, and guess what? There's 100 other people trying to give you the same amount. So like, that's where you go if you got a big fucking mouth. And I get standing up for yourself. I do. I fight back a lot. But at least you have to have a leg to stand on. This girl sitting here being like, well, you told me to talk to people. So like, that's what I was doing. And the lady's like, no, but you gotta stay in your area. And she's like, I was. No, obviously you weren't. Obviously, that's like not something you can fight on. If you're over there when you should be over here, it's like 1 + 1 = 7.
I want you to go and never come back.
And I need my money for the both paychecks that you owe me. I work here for free, Renee. For free, and it's not right. Everybody's checking.
You're a liar.
I'm having flashbacks because literally, even though it was a different topic, this used to be me. I was fired from the Abbey like 7 times, but it's like, you ever fight with a significant other and then like you break up, you're like, we're done. And then you walk away, and as you're walking away, you're like, stop me, stop me, stop me. That's what I used to always do. And then one day they didn't stop me.
It's not the first time it's happened. When I first started working here and I was supposed to get my paycheck and I didn't get paid till the 3rd week, and I was like, what's going on here? And they said whoever brings the paychecks in, that's how it happens. These 2 checks.
Oh, see, no, that has never happened to me. I'm not surprised she's pissed. It's like a drag queen. You don't fuck with my money. What? You can fuck with my dignity and my self-respect, but not my fucking money. And if you're a bartender, because like we've talked about, bartenders technically in the US don't get paid not even only a livable wage, but a minimum wage. Like when I was bartending in New York City, I was making less than $2 an hour because most of our income was coming from tips. How that's legal, I don't necessarily know. So if this is in the US and it's anything like that, that means she's this fucking pissed over a fucking check that's probably like $7. So that says something.
Unfortunately, those huge blow-ups happen quite often around here.
Look at this.
You didn't work here for free.
I did work here for free because
I told you
have no money. I have to have my $87.37. I don't have $131
Well, girl, you like, why are you so bad? Honest, like this is something that bartenders deal with. You know when you get your money out behind the bar fucking working with us telling you should fucking be. In the amount of time you fucking screaming about $131, bitch, you could have made that in fucking an hour outside if you were fucking hustling them. You got a great body, girl. You got a look, and I'm guessing this is a straight bar. Mama, with that body, girl, just like fucking sling some vodka sodas, you'll be fine. It's a lot of yelling over a little bit of nothing. And that's coming from me, bitch.
Do you know what was going on with payroll?
I don't know.
She's screaming and doing this like we didn't pay her. I'm embarrassed.
Wayne was the center of...
Well, she should be honestly worried because even though that girl's being like a lot and is obviously wrong and blowing up because she's probably covering her tracks because she's wrong and embarrassed. Even though it's not a lot of money, if something's fucked up in payroll and she was fired at that moment, she is like owed her final check. And if something's fucked up in payroll, even if it's a little bit of money, they could be sued. Like, imagine like being sued and having your business impacted over $130.
Because he's the general manager of the building. With no bookkeeping, no attention to bank accounts, and not caring much about employees, these things happen. One thing I know, Renee won't be successful as long as Wayne is here.
Honestly, and you're gonna have staff that acts that way if they feel disrespected, and so like you don't care about me enough to even make sure that I get paid on time. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, that's why your employees and workers are gonna act this way. If you don't make them feel fucking valued. Like, this woman is wrong, and I've spent, like, several minutes literally defending her.
John steps in to find out the root of the problem.
We had a pretty serious incident, and it was ugly for a couple of minutes. When customers see things like that, it's not good. When employees think that their paychecks are gonna bounce, that's even worse. Listen to me.
Yes, like I said, bitch, you could get sued. Also, like, when there's a public outburst like that, is that bad for business? Because if I was drinking at that bar and I saw that shit, I would be entertained. I'd be like, drama! Especially at gay bars, girl, because there is shade and wit being thrown and wrists everywhere. Like, where is my check, mama? Run me my money.
Oh, there's drama here every night.
Well, that's wrong. When you sit here and say that to me, you're saying it to me like this is the way the business is.
No.
Renee, this is not the way the business
agree.
Unless you're on VH1 or Bravo. Ms. Vanderpump, Ms. Lohan, let us be drama. At least I wasn't drama at work. I just got naked.
I won't invest my time in Wayne. The guy is an idiot. He doesn't care. And if you think he's worth your time, then I'm starting to question your intelligence. Fire him. Let's get him in.
Oh no, I don't think I could do this right now.
Oh my god, so the girl's not the one literally being fired. The floor manager, okay. All right, well, honestly, listen, if payroll's getting fucked and employees are bursting out and you don't got control over them, literally, honestly, work. I didn't see that coming, but great.
Can you make him do the janitor work or something, or is he gone forever? What's he gonna do?
Okay, honestly, he would probably leave with his self-respect. Can you imagine being a fucking bar floor manager and then being told, hey, you know what, we're gonna make you a janitor? Like, damn. You go from making people puke on the floor to cleaning it up, like, That's like when gays move to West Hollywood, like, I'm gonna be a Hollywood star, and then end up selling real estate, like, oh, God, can you imagine the horror?
You know what my expectations are a little bit from the past day. And you know that you don't have the ability to deliver that. So let's just make this simple. No more discussion, non-negotiable. I'm gonna fire you now. Hack up your stuff, and good luck with your next opportunity. It really didn't surprise him at all. He got up and left. He didn't even try to defend it, suggest that I was wrong, tell me that he can run.
Honestly, he's being filmed, and he knew he was being filmed. It's probably why he didn't say anything. Because he's like, well, I look like shit, and now if I fight, I'm just gonna look even dumber. Trust me, girl. Like, I've been there, only I made the other mistake. Even though they cut it all out, which I'm pissed. I got fired by a Greek man wearing chiffon, sitting cross-legged, and Lindsay Lohan telling me that my actions were unacceptable. Like, girl, what? And I remember when they fired me, like, everyone protested and, like, rebelled, and I literally had, like, this Friday Night Light speech because they had, like, a misogynistic guy, people that were physically fighting, all this bullshit. So I was like, if you don't want me a part of this, fine. Because all you guys seem to, like, stand by is physical violence and misogyny. So if that's what the Lohan brand stands for, I don't want nothing to do with it. And then they cut the whole thing out. Pissed. It just made me look like I was nothing but sad and didn't serve a little bit of bitch. Can y'all imagine?
That, to me, is evidence that I made the right step.
I'm getting tired of the bar business, and maybe try something else different. Sounds like starting a new chapter in my life.
Honestly, good for him. It was a wake-up call. So I say, work. I always say the biggest mistake, and I don't know the history, I didn't see the whole episode, but the worst mistake bars can make is when they make bar managers before having previous experience in other areas of the bar. I feel like it should be an elevated system of hiring. You shouldn't be a bar manager unless you have been a bartender or worked several different jobs around a bar to know how they should be managed. The first bar I ever worked at was a college bar, and they had a great system. You start at the door checking IDs if you were a guy. If you were a hot girl, you went straight to the bartender, but like whatever, that's besides the point. You start by checking IDs, then you get promoted to bar back to learn the bar, then you become bartender, and then that's how you become, you know, bar manager, so on and so forth. And that's how it should be done, so you don't get clueless managers who don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Despite the setbacks, the Abbey's new food and drink menus are a big hit with the customers.
Oh my god, this place is called the Abbey. Oh my god, yes! Yes! I might have just found literally another, like, entire bar rescue episode that I should probably fucking react to for trauma. Impress me, please! Make me want to do that. Get the straight Abbey. Oh, I'll be a straight boy the whole time. You know, yeah, I work at the Abbey. God, I can't even pretend.
they're not the only ones enjoying the new food menu.
You just take some food and start eating in the middle of the shift? As I was walking through the bar, I saw one of our servers.
Oh my god, I used to do that too. Oh no. Oh god. I was literally, okay. This episode is literally just becoming me telling stories about the terrible things I used to do as an employee. Okay, so when I was in New Jersey working 3 jobs, on weekends I would be bartending at the nightclub in New York. During the day, I was working in marketing. And then when I had time during the week, at nights, after my day job that wasn't on the weekend, I was working at a sports bar called Boom Burger. And I wasn't a bartender, I was a server. And here's the thing, I would never eat off of someone's plate before they ate it. But y'all, you gotta understand that I am more of a trash monster than you might know. Because after working a long day in the city, and going straight to another, like, 5-hour-long shift till 2 in the morning, sometimes, like, a bitch got hungry. So if you only had, like, a bite out of your burger, and I wanted, like, a little snack, you know, your homeboy might just, like, put it off the side and nibble on it. It's disgusting! I'm so sorry! This was before COVID! I was hungry and underpaid, and I was... Sorry. Oh my god, I sound like Squidward when he ate the Krabby Patty out of the garbage, but just ate the garbage. And I'll never forget, the bar owner caught me. They literally caught me. They came in the back and I was like behind the computer with like a mouthful of someone else's burger and they fucking laid into me. Oh god. Oh no!
I was not working for 2 seconds. He turned around, saw me take a bite, and started yelling at me.
Male server, what's his name? Peter. Sitting in the back room eating food in the middle of the shift. It's time that they understand that you're serious.
Oh my god, he's gonna get fired and I can't say anything. Oh shit! Fuck! Shit! Honestly, you should be fired. That's probably one of the stupidest, most disgusting, worst things I ever did. I can't believe I'm saying that fucking right now. What can I say? The intrusive thoughts won.
I have to let you go right now.
Seriously, you guys are letting me go, guys?
I understand your frustration. I really do, okay? But as of right now, I'm gonna have to let you go.
Honestly, in the real world, he probably would have been fired for that, even though it's terrible. Like, they had to do a TV moment to, like, prove how serious they were, but holy, oh my god. Poor kid. I could have and should have been you. Fuck. It could be worse. Instead of getting fired for putting food in your mouth, you could have been fired for putting food in your butt. Jesus Christ.
I'm pissed off at LB. Day 2, no text, no call. This is a big deal here. This is about changing the image, changing his image.
I'm highly disappointed that he's not here right now.
Can't speak for LB not being here. Kind of unacceptable. He's missing a big part of it today.
It's a shame because it's...
Okay, why are they out of a courthouse? Why are they outside of a courthouse? See, this is why I need context in these clips, goddammit, Bar Rescue. You gotta make me do research and I'm too lazy. From what I've gathered from context clues, there's an employee named LB who's like MIA, which seems to happen to bar people a lot when they should be there because they're about to go fight something at like City Hall, it looks like. So I don't know what the fuck kind of trouble they are, but it seems like something a high member, manager, staff, what, I don't know, my brain literally just couldn't form a sentence. It seems like a place or situation that an important staff member should be. Did that make sense?
I'd like to, first of all, sincerely thank you. It means a lot to me that you'd be here. But a couple of things I'd like to speak to you about is for one, we're gonna not totally abandon the garage idea, but we're gonna soften it a bit. The sign itself is actually gonna be changed. The fact that LB is MIA proves that he doesn't have my best interest or the restaurant's best interest.
Why are they talking about a sign to City Hall? Who are these people? Why are they in so much trouble? And why even talk shit about this man? Just completely disregard him. Do they know him? What is happening? I feel like there's things I should know. And y'all always yell at me in the comments. You like correct me when I like assume things. And you inform me about like what's going on in the episode. Because y'all actually watch, like, which is amazing. Y'all know how to watch reality shows? Funny. Y'all always tell me you don't watch mine.
I think we had a successful meeting today. Tim told them about the changes we're making, and I think they have a new perception of him and hopefully Rich too.
Okay, so I don't know who LB is, but I already know LB's getting fired for not being where he's supposed to be. I want to know what LB's job is. I want to know like what level he is within like the importance of staff so I could properly yell.
This was a big chance for LB to get back in the good graces of the town. You blew it. You blew it, dude.
Tim, you looked at the selectmen and told them what about LB?
He's no longer going to represent the restaurant.
Do you want him here?
Oh, he's a partner. Oh, he's a oh, wait, hold on. Are all three of them partners in one business? That's mistake number one, okay? Especially if they're friends or worse, family. Because I gotta tell you, I might be like all fun and giggles, but when it comes to business and my money and shit like that, I am not fun to work with. That is why I do not work with friends. I only work with two friends, Aris and Mac. Because I know they're professional and they're gonna get the job done and we can take friendship out of it at the end of the day if we need to and all understand the jobs. I've also worked with friends where it doesn't fucking work out that way and it ruins the whole fucking friendship. I'll never go into business or do anything with family literally for that fucking reason. I'll barely collab with people here on YouTube. Okay, like that's the level that I take it.
And what you bring to the table in a positive way is nowhere near what you've done to it in a negative sense, LB. It's the truth.
Okay.
I'm in charge of this place now.
I understand.
And you're gone. There's a car waiting for you right there. Good night.
That's unbelievable, Bob. John.
At least they called him a car. Like, that's nice. Didn't even have to take a taxi. A subway. Should have gotten fired before from things and had to walk home. What's worse is when you get fired on a TV show and they make you have to fly 14 hours home. Coach, to really think about what you did.
I think that we need a little bit more authority. If people don't show up for their shifts, there needs to be consequences.
Do people show up late now?
All the time.
Who?
I think everybody. Abby comes in late. Kenzie comes in late a lot.
Why do you allow that, Frank?
People show up late all the time in the bar business. I've been in bar business my
biggest pet peeve, and honestly, go fuck yourself if you're somebody that does that. Bartending is one of those jobs that even I'm gonna agree that, like, if you show up on time, you're late. Like, please show up at least 15 minutes early, and let me explain why. Let's say you're starting the shift. You probably still have to do at least an hour's worth of side work to make sure that the bar is, like, ready to go for the fucking day. And that's after you clock in, you get your bank, you get it all settled. Like, there's shit that needs to be done. And if you are, like, late to do that, then you're late to making money and the whole bar can't even open because you're not there to do your job. And then the worst option is if you're not opening the bar, you're coming in to relieve somebody else who might be working like already 8 shifts and is waiting for you to fucking get there, go in the back, get your bank, and come and relieve them. And there's nothing worse than working an 8-hour shift and having to stay an extra 45 fucking minutes because the next person isn't there or taking their goddamn motherfucking time.
I've been in 35 years. Late all the time. Then you know.
You know when they show up late all the time?
Late.
When they work for guys like you. When they work for guys like me, they're never late. That's the difference.
I think John's living in a fantasy world. If I were to fire every single person that came in late, we'd have no employees here.
No, you would set a new standard to let people know what is and is not acceptable. It also, like, shows the rest of the bar, like, staff that you fucking care about their time.
Where were you yesterday?
I didn't come.
So you were supposed to be here yesterday, and you just chose not to come?
I didn't wake up.
You didn't wake up?
With Frank, you can pretty much just show up whenever you want to. There really won't be any consequence.
That is insane to me. That's literally insane to me. I literally would not sleep sometimes so I wouldn't miss my shift in the morning. Dead ass. And still, like, perform amazingly. And you can't, just not showing up to the shift. Do you understand? Like, we would have to give up holidays if you didn't get it approved ahead of time and have somebody to cover your shift, because it is the bartender employee's job to find a cover for that shift 9 times out of 10. That's one of the hardest things about being a bartender, literally having to give up holidays because you can't find anybody to cover that shift because no one wants to work Christmas. But if you're set to work Christmas, sorry, if you don't show up, you're fired.
As long as you're pretty.
So you blew us off. Is that accurate?
Yes.
How do you feel about that, guy?
I was very upset.
It's nice to hear. What did you do about it?
Well, I'm going to do something about it.
You're going to do something.
Yeah,
You're suspended for a week, but then maybe it'll be a day, maybe it'll be 2 hours.
And have the balls to do that when you're filming a fucking TV show when you should be on your best behavior. Like, that blows my fucking mind.
You're making excuses for keeping her. Good job. You're the kind of guy that they know they can blow off. That's not a business owner. Now you're going to tell me she's a great employee?
No, I didn't say she was a great employer.
And honestly, I can't even roast her that hard. I'm like more pissed at him because he set these standards. He's the one who's like has showed everybody what is and is not acceptable. She may have never worked in a bar before, especially since it sounds like she's just hired for her looks. You know what I'm talking about? So maybe she believes that, this is how the bar business is because of this motherfucker.
So is she a good employee or is she a lousy employee? Let's talk Frank. Frank?
She's not consistent, so that would make her not a good employer.
Abby's on thin ice, but I have a big...
She's like, oh my God. What? You really gonna say that about me right now? Because I didn't come to do my job on the day I was supposed to do my job and hurt your business and embarrass you on TV? You're really gonna say that about me right now? I want to live in the mind of a hot blonde girl for just like a day.
It's critical that Frank get his credibility back with his staff. They don't believe in him. By firing Mia, they will understand that now it's different.
I also don't believe that this woman's actually fired. I've just been sitting here watching this for less than a minute, and I can tell you that even if he does manage to like muster up the gumption to fucking like fire this girl, the second they stop filming this show, she's gonna get that job back in 2 fucking seconds.
So they BS him all day long, and they manipulate the hell out of him.
So what happened today?
I totally lost track of time, and I just couldn't come in.
So what happened yesterday?
Same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. We had things to do today. We had.
Listen, I can get behind you if you're good at lying at least. Like, at least respect me enough to come up with a fucking... Like, not even I'm sick. Not even my grandma died. I've had, like, 200 grandmas that have died. Like, not even, like, a thought went behind, like, coming up with an excuse. It's just like, lost track of time. Again, typical me.
Training, we had staff meetings, and you have no consideration for me or any of your co-workers.
Well, you know, all I can say is I tried to make it here on time. I really did.
I don't think I'm special or anything. I definitely do get away with a little bit.
Listen, we get away with a lot, okay? A white gay with muscles, the closest thing to a pretty blonde girl working at a bar in the straight world, okay? I get it. I recognize my privilege. I have used it before in my favor. But this amount of like, the world owes me something is literally,
People might get upset, but that's Frank's deal. I know he has a thing for blondes. I can't help being the type of girl he likes. I don't know.
You didn't call me. I don't have no texts from you. I'll be honest with you.
Is this a strip club? No, even listen, strippers know how to work. Strippers know how to fucking work. They would never, because they get that fucking money and they hustle. This girl, I bet you even when she's working, she ain't racking in the money. She's not killing it behind the bar. Bitch, that is insane. That is insane. And you know what pisses me off more? She's probably going to be able to get away with that her entire fucking life and be just fucking fine, because that's the way the fucking world works. That's fucking nuts.
I think you are a terrific girl. You're my friend, but you can no longer work here.
The Frank I know probably will hire me back, but maybe he needs some time to cool off.
What did I say? What did I say? And she's right. She's right.
You're gonna play like that?
Mia.
I'm not joking. I'm serious. If you want to talk to me outside and be normal,
Mia, I will talk to you when this is done. Right now, I got business to run.
So when the over, you'll be normal and not be fake like you are.
Not be fake. Someone knows this.
Because she knows. I've been watching this for like literally a minute and I was able to get the same fucking vibe. Oh God, you can always tell when a manager or owner shouldn't be a manager is if it's just if it's like a creepy dude and a bunch of hot girls around him to work for him. I don't know what that is, but that always fucking tips me off that something here ain't fucking right.
Friday night.
What happened to the money?
I don't know.
Oh, don't you know? How many years have you been bartending?
4 years here.
Did you give away my alcohol?
Okay, so what they did, this is a trick. This is a trap that I've experienced and I'm sure other bartenders have. You could put a tracker on the pour spouts, or you could literally just like look at the cameras and track how much alcohol was given out and then compare it to sales. And if it doesn't match up or there's a huge difference, that means that people were just giving away alcohol, which is theft. And this guy is about to get fucking sniped because of it.
Probably overboard. Probably gave a shot away.
Probably?
I overboard.
You overboard. How many shots have you given away without asking? 100?
Maybe.
More?
I'm not sure. Probably. I don't know.
Bitch, I got fired after giving away a free shot even though I asked. Because I didn't specify. Literally. And like the level of I don't give a fuck. Like, explain your case. These people would do terrible in front of Judge Judy. Judge Judy needs her own bar.
Did you steal my money?
Watch the way you answer this question, because I know more than you think I do. What if I said some of his money wound up in your pocket? Now's the time to come straight. Did it?
Oh, he did the thing where he gave away alcohol, but instead of putting it in the computer, he put it in his pocket. Sloppy! Sloppy! Happens all the time, but you gotta know how to do it right. They got you on camera, boy, you fucked.
Probably.
So you're a thief. There he is, a thief. Look at him, guys. That's what a thief looks like.
They're all looking at him, probably all doing the same fucking thing. Honestly, because he probably learned it from everybody else. If you see other people doing that and getting away with it, you're gonna fucking do it. So they're all probably looking at him like, fuck, they got him. So it's gonna scare them so they don't do it again, or just become more creative, you know? Everybody's so creative.
This cannot happen again. I'm gonna keep you here, but this cannot happen again.
Let me ask you a question. What would you do, Joe?
I'd probably break his hand.
And then what?
And then
fire his ass, correct? What would you do if it was your business?
Oh, I'd be pissed.
Meanwhile, they're all probably doing the same fucking thing. I'm telling you. If one person's skimming like that, and they're throwing him under the fucking bus.
What would you do if it was your business?
He would be out.
What are you gonna do? This is your business. You're gonna let all your employees think that you're the softest one in the room?
I'm not soft. Mario's done. Immediately, right now. Get the out of my place. I want to make Weber's better. If he doesn't do his job, then him.
I'm in shock right now.
They probably didn't think he was gonna get fired, so they were throwing him under the bus to save their asses, and then he did. Now they feel like shit. Oh my god, good on him for not ratting them out, because I'm telling you, they're all doing that shit. And I think that's a good place for us to stop. We're on theft. It doesn't really get much worse than that, especially like lazy bad theft. Y'all know I love a good crime, but like a well-orchestrated crime, okay? I'm Sicilian, okay? Impress me. What do you guys think though? Have you ever seen shit like this go down? Especially if you work in the bar industry or any service jobs out there. Do you guys see shit like this happen? Because I saw like all of this happen. I like did half of it. So like, am I the only one? Even if you don't work in the service industry, have you heard of this happening? Do your friends talk? Have you seen this shit? Do y'all know that this shit goes down? Or are you watching this like flabbergasted? Like, I can't believe. Special shout out and thank you to everybody over on Patreon and everybody that switched over to memberships here on this channel. I say in it, now I gotta fucking follow it up. We gonna be having fun. All my members and barflies and regulars. My members and you know what we're gonna do on that fucking live? We're gonna have like a speech lesson. Thank you all for supporting this channel. It means the world to me, and you make this all possible. And that's it, guys. My name is MikeMGTV, and you are fucking welcome. Bye-bye.
I brought the drinks. Everybody's screaming.